pretty much a hero.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Because remember, he's going to keep saying he's not. So he's not. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no,
yeah,
that's my bad. So
yeah. Hey guys, my name is Dan, and today's reaction is the Black Adam pitch meeting. So very excited to finally talk about this movie. I saw it a couple days ago. Really curious to see what Ryan dives into. I have a few ideas what he's going to be focusing on here, but the overall picture of what he talks about, very curious to see where he goes. And then at the very end, after we check out that reaction, I'll get into my thoughts on it. To apologize in advance because there was a lot that happened in this movie, a lot to talk about. But before we get into either one of those things, if you enjoyed today's reaction or if you enjoy pitch meeting reactions in general, I've reacted to so many of them for you. And if you want to see future reactions that I do, you can go right below this video, click that like button, the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell, because not only does that let you see past, present, and future reactions that I do, but also helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps get more eyes on my channel. Then go on over and support the Pitch Meeting channel and Ryan George's channel as well. He's the one that puts these all together and does a fantastic job with them. I'll leave a link to that along with many other things down in the description. And without any further ado, let's go. So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. So I was thinking we could get The Rock to star as Black Adam.
Ah,
yeah.
Which one?
Which Rock?
Yeah.
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, okay, you know, that makes a lot more sense. I thought this was like about a rock collection you had or something.
You thought I wanted to make a stop-motion Black Adam movie starring a rock from my rock collection?
Yeah, that's
Listen,
weird.
I'm very embarrassed, and if we could just move on, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
I guess. So anyway, there's gonna be this evil king 5,000 years ago in this place called Kandak, right?
Right.
And he makes this freaking crown that makes you powerful using a rare mineral called Eternium.
Those all seem like they might be words, sure.
Thank you. And this little kid wants to oppose him, and so some wizards give him the power of Shazam, and he becomes a big old hero.
Oh boy, that's good. That's what we want in this movie.
Actually, no, because Black Adam is not a hero. Oh, yeah,
We find that
right.
out later.
So how are we going to show that he's not a hero? He's going to say it constantly.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, later in the movie, there's going to be a big reveal where we find out that this kid actually transferred the powers to his father and then was killed, so the father became Black Adam.
Oh, they killed Black Adam's son. That is a big reveal. I'm going to put that in the trailer.
Oh, please don't do that. It's going to be good in the trailer. All right.
Oh,
so anyway,
dear.
5,000
I didn't
years
see the
later,
trailer. I don't
Kandak
remember
is
the
now
trailer.
being oppressed by this gang called the Enter Gang.
That's a terrible gang name.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. They're good at gang stuff, not creative writing.
That's fair.
And so this lady, Adriana, wants to stop the gang from getting this crown, so she goes to get it before them.
How does she find it?
By driving up to the entrance of this cave and going in, and it's just it's floating there.
Oh, so how was this lost for 5 millennia?
Don't worry about it. But then some intergang people show up, so she says some words that make Black Adam show up.
Oh boy, here we go.
And so then he shows up and starts killing all the bad guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, which is a big deal, you know, because heroes, they don't do that. They don't kill.
They pretty much all do.
Hey, shut up. So he's not a hero. He's pretty much a villain if you think about it. He's such a bad guy.
Is he killing random people?
No, just like mean, evil guys that directly attack him.
So he's pretty much a hero.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Because remember, he's going to keep saying he's not. So he's not. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
okay.
my bad.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
does
yeah.
he speak in like an ancient language or something? No, he's just going to speak in Dwayne Johnson's normal American accent.
How does that work?
That's actually a really good question. It's kind of a combination of magic and Dwayne Johnson probably not being able to do an accent for a full movie.
That makes sense. So anyway,
Then
fair.
Amanda Waller's gonna send the Justice Society to stop Black Adam.
And so who's the Justice Society exactly?
Oh, well, there's Hawkman, and he has like this long historied friendship with Dr. Fate, who loves to dramatically remove his helmet.
That does sound fun.
He does it in every
It is.
single scene he's in. And then there's also a guy, Atom Smasher, and this girl, Cyclone.
And what's their deal?
Well, they're in the movie as well.
Oh, sick.
And so then a big chunk of the movie is going to be the Justice
I
Society
think that they
following
do.
Black Adam around and being like, heroes don't kill people. And he'll be like, I'm not a hero.
He freaking loves saying that. He loves it.
He really does. And we're also going to find out that that Eternium stuff can actually like weaken and injure Black Adam.
Oh boy, I bet that's gonna come into play later.
Nope. And then so also the leader of the bad guys, Ishmael, he's trying to get the crown. He wants it real bad. that. Very rude. And at a certain point, they actually kidnap Adriana's son.
Uh-oh, kidnapping.
Yeah, Black Adam tried to stop it, but he failed, and so, they got him.
Oh, he didn't get there in time?
No, he did, but instead of taking him from the apartment he was in and flying him far away, he just flew him to a different floor in the same building, so they took him.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a decent strategy, but I could see why that totally didn't work at all.
Yeah, and then they catch up with this bad guy who fires a bullet at the kid, but then Black Adam jumps in and stops the bullet, but makes a big explosion at the same time.
Oh, do people die?
Only the bad guys, and the kid is kind of unconscious.
Wow.
So then Black Adam turns himself in and gives up his powers.
What? Why?
Well, because of how horribly that just went.
He saved the kid and got rid of the bad guys. That went fine.
Well, he's gonna turn himself in, because we're at a point in the movie where something like that should probably happen.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So they lock him up in this underwater prison inside a water tank with a thing covering his mouth, because if he says Shazam, he turns back into Black Adam.
Feels like the Justice Society's gonna need his help immediately.
But then the Justice Society needs his help
Yep,
immediately.
sure will.
Oh my god!
Yeah, see, they're in their fancy jet, and the jet detects that the demon Sabak has appeared.
Their aircraft identifies demons by name?
Yeah, sure, okay, and so it turns out the bad guy actually wanted Black Adam to kill him, because that's what would turn him into this big, powerful demon being.
Uh-oh.
And then Dr. Fate is gonna sacrifice himself.
Oh, why?
Because I was thinking of Pierce Brosnan for the role, and he'll probably only sign on for one movie.
That makes sense.
That's
But
probably
before
fair.
he dies, he telepathically helps Black Adam escape from his little water pod.
So all he's gotta do is say Shazam and he'll get his powers back?
Exactly, so he's got to fight all these guards and then get to the door of this prison thing and then swim up to the surface and remove his mouth thing and say Shazam.
Why doesn't he just remove the thing from his mouth and say Shazam as soon as he gets out of the pod?
Because this is slightly more dramatic. So then he
And he's also fighting a whole bunch of people off.
does say it and he flies in to help.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow.
But then also Adriana's son has to convince a bunch of people to rise up and go fight because the whole city's going nuts.
Man, it's gonna be hard for a child to get the attention of a bunch of screaming adults.
Actually, it's gonna
gonna
be
be
super
super
easy.
easy,
Barely
barely
an
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, he stands up on a little thing and talks to all of them at like a normal speaking volume, and they all stop what they're doing and listen to him.
And that works?
It does,
Well, he
yeah.
does
So then all
the-
these
the
people are
thing.
like, hey, let's listen to this very quiet kid and rise up together.
And what are they all gonna go fight exactly?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention there are skeleton zombies now.
What?
Yeah. Some little skeleton zombies showed up, so they all
Demons.
gotta fight those and
Yeah.
regain the control of the city from the skeleton zombies that appeared.
Isn't the city being run by a gang? Wouldn't it make more sense to rise up against them?
Well, they're human, so that could get messy if
And
they...
I think Black Adam already took care of them at this point. Well, he took care of a bunch of them, but I think they sort of imply that they took care of all of them there.
die, so no, it's gonna be a soulless CGI army, so there's no like moral implications when they kill these beings.
Smart.
So Adriana and some other characters are gonna be fighting these skeleton zombies, and then the kid rounds the corner on a skateboard with all these people behind him, and he's like, yo, mom!
Oh, cool 90s kids are tight.
It's not the 90s, sir.
No,
He's
it's
just
not.
a cool skateboard kid who says, yo, mom, and wisecracks with Black Adam like he's John Connor from Terminator 2.
That movie from the early 90s?
Yes.
All right.
And so then Black Adam kills the demon guy, and everybody's very happy about it.
Amazing.
And then in a post-credit scene, Amanda Waller sends Superman to talk to Black Adam.
She can send Superman places?
I guess
Apparently,
so, sir.
yeah.
So what does Superman say?
He says, let's openly talk about this scene in interviews so people come see this movie.
I love that. I love that.
And so, yeah, that's about it. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I say we get the ball rolling on this right now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, we're gonna fast track this one.
Oh, fast track. And Dwayne Johnson has been working on DC's Black Adam since 2008. Dwayne Johnson shares new details about DC's Black Adam movie in an Instagram post revealing that it first began development in 2008. That I certainly wasn't aware of, but let's get into this movie, shall we? I cannot overstate this enough. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think I feel like it's the most enjoyment I've gotten out of a DC related movie since probably Dark Knight, I want to say. Just from start to finish, the story was all told really well. I do love the fact that they sort of told his origin story and then took a bit of a turn with it, like towards the end where they revealed what actually happened, and now he has to like overcome because he has that little scene with his family or whatever, and that's where something just flicks off in his brain. It's like, okay, I can't do all that I've done anymore because he really did more things. He killed for the wrong reasons, right? It was more about revenge. And then that switch flicked, and then he went from sort of being like this villain who just killed indiscriminately, and well, not indiscriminately. Of course, he killed all the bad guys and not the good guys. But the point that they were trying to make is that he needs to make this change. Of course, he kept on saying he wasn't a hero. He wasn't a hero. But then he went through that change, and it's like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I know, I apologize. I'm repeating myself here. But he gets to that point to where, okay, now I can be the hero that I need to be for everybody. I can be the hero for conduct that I need to be. And I gotta tell you, like, once the big baddie was defeated, like, towards... it was, like, towards the end of the movie. And, like, you see everybody, like, in the instant of, like... Because once a big baddie goes away, all of his henchmen go away. And then just to see them all cheer, like, I can't hide it, but I felt something there. I felt like this extreme like happiness, like I was like so like into the story, because conduct has kind of been this place where it's been like it was oppressed many years ago. It was showing that, and in the present day, it was still being repressed, and it was trying to fight back against the people who were just sort of controlling their city, and then just to see them overcome what they were fighting against, I just felt just so much happiness. Like I almost teared up a little bit. It was kind of crazy. And then of course, like he sits on the throne, I guess just to sort of get that little shot of him just like sitting in the throne. Like he's sort of like this. He has his hand up like this, and he's like, nah. He just smashes the hell out of it, and it's gone. It's done. So yeah, as I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this. The fight scenes were great. I know a lot of people are dogging on the CGI stuff, but personally, it didn't really detract from my enjoyment of the movie. Then there's the whole thing of Black Adam swimming all the way up from this underwater facility. I don't know how deep it was. I don't remember how deep it was. But again, that didn't really detract from everything, because, you're supposed to... Because he comes up and then he's sort of like not breathing, and then that's where he has a scene about his family. He's like, okay, you're not done yet. You need to go help save your new friends now. And that's when he came back to life, and it's like, oh, okay, let's go. Let's go and do this. So yeah, and then of course you have the whole thing with Superman and Black Adam, which is great, because if you see their sort of powers within the movies that they presented, including this one, like, they're basically on par with each other, right? And speaking of on par, this I don't want to say that this was like Avengers level worthy, but it certainly felt that way. Like, it was certainly felt like pretty close to that, like maybe more. I want to say like Civil War. Like, if we're gonna compare both DC to Marvel, maybe it's sort of like on par with that, like a little bit. I feel like Justice League is probably more Avengers than anything else, especially the 4-hour one. But yeah, this was so much fun. And then seeing Superman come back, Henry Cavill, I can't remember how you pronounce his last name, but to see him in his Man of Steel outfit, which is like my favorite Superman outfit that he's been wearing, I'm huge plus for that. It'll be interesting to see like where they take the story from here, because they could take that route, because they had that stuff that happened in the 4-hour Justice League movie, to where they sort of turn Superman into a bad guy, which maybe they'll do. But if they do have like a little face-off, it's probably going to be like a really epic face-off, but no one's really going to die. No one's really going to be a loser or a victor or whatever. It's going to be pretty even. And it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting to see where they take the Superman character as well. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me here. And before I go, though, I want to give a huge shout-out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Jordan Bird, Lauren Davenport, Kester Cronage, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, and Jeremiah McCarroll. And if you too like to have your name read in each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe have me react to a past pitch meeting or two, or checking out daily anime reactions, please head on over to patreon.com/DDNReactor. Link will be right there. and it gives you many different tiers for you to choose from. Also, if you'd like to have an easier way to get in contact with me, maybe talk a little bit about Black Adam, maybe talk about some more pitch meetings, please head on over and join the channel Discord. Also chat with others about other reactions that I've done. Find out just a little bit more about me and about this week's reaction schedule. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Black Adam? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, want to see past reaction I've done to other pitch meetings. A nice playlist right over there for you. Share this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Ring notification bell because I put new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.